Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you all. It's 6th May, 3:40 p.m. and we are back with our market analysis and outlook for tomorrow, which is 7th May. And we'll once analyze what did we discuss yesterday, what levels we marked, and did the market uh, behaved the way we expected, or something else happened. And we will also look what we discussed in our Telegram group, what updates we gave to our members. Okay, right. So straight away, let's go to first our Telegram group, right? So here, morning 8:45 p.m. I updated that the crucial levels which we marked yesterday. We'll look in a while, and I mentioned that crucial levels for Bank Nifty is sustaining above 49,200 because it was a since we mentioned in our video that it was a purely resistance zone. So it's crucial for Bank Nifty to sustain above it for any meaningful upside, right? And you can go long for 49,500. So sustaining above, by sustaining every time I mean closing 15-minute candlesticks, right? So I also mentioned that trade in less quantities as VIX is high, right? And multiple supply zones above 49,300. I would rather sit out today and wait for previous day high or low to break. Otherwise, since it's a gap up, chance of sideways volatility is there. This I mentioned, and you can see in the markets. The markets were properly sideways as we expected in the morning, right? And this update I gave up after the pre-open at 9:11. After that, uh, I posted a chart India VIX. Some days back, I posted a short video. I'm not sure you have seen that short or not, but in that I mentioned that VIX generally does not stay at the levels of 10 or 11. It sharply bounces back from that level, and you can see the charts, what we analyzed, and what has happened in the markets. So it is not a fluke. It is not something magic. It is not by any, you know, uh, by any chance it happened. It is a perfect analysis, and whatever we anticipate seeing the history, seeing the data, right? So the VIX has shot up to 16. I clearly mentioned, as VIX as mentioned in Friday short, VIX has shot up to 16, right? Then in the morning we see a good amount of volatility. The market opened gap up, 200 points gap up, then it erased all its 200 points, then again it climbed 200 points, then again it came down. So this is expected now, going going in future, going in the election result phase. As you can see, I'll make you see India VIX is now at 16.6, 13% rise, correct? Exactly in place, what we have anticipated, right? And after that, we have an ongoing short setup in mid cap. A good fall is on the cards, right? Below 11,000 it's a waterfall. Then I updated in the group that we are giving a hedge just to play the sideways analysis, sideways view for the Bank Nifty today. So we shorted 49,600. Sorry, we shorted 49,300 and we bought 49,600. So we in the end we ate a good amount of DK and we made some good $1,000, right? And what else did we discuss? We gave a short setup, and that short setup worked perfectly. In the end, we did not get our full target. The market reversed and again came back. This is expected because the VIX was 16, but still we made a good amount. It was a pretty much good day for our members. So let's go to the chart, Bank Nifty, and once discussed. So we marked the zone of this 49,100 to 49,200. The market opened gap up, and the whole day market remained sideways. And we, as we just mentioned, that we gave a hedged position to eat the premium decay, right? So it was a good decision to not trade heavily and not trade directionally. It was a non-directional trade setup, right? And since the market on an average, the Bank Nifty has only gone 28 point down, so the levels for tomorrow will pretty much be the same. There is not much change. uh, what I expect from the from Bank Nifty for tomorrow is, let's go to daily charts once. I'll just one second, I'll clear all these drawings, I'll make them come back. So the markets have closed where they have closed on Friday exactly. So still there is a kind of indecisiveness in the markets. Markets are not trying to go anywhere and just eating premium decay. So we'll also do that. We'll not initiate any trade setup. So any directional trade setup, right? So this is a trend line coming from upside, and we need to take care of that in tomorrow's coming markets. Since on the early time frame, the markets have not broken the swing low, and since we have a trend line coming from up, so this trend line is very crucial, right? So we have a triangle pattern in formation. Uh, for tomorrow, this is early time frame, right? For tomorrow, if this triangle pattern breaks like this, it will come for a retest, hold, and it will cripple down. First target would be this level, second target would be this level, third target would be this level. On the upside, if this breaks like this, it would come for a retest and it would go like this. First target this, second target this, third target this, right? So this is on a brief what can happen tomorrow. But since we cannot trust anything because the VIX is too high, the markets can show you a fake breakdown or fake breakout and then again move as it wants to, right? So just a second. Yeah. So this was on a brief what market can do tomorrow. We'll go to 5 minutes and we'll discuss, right? We'll go to 5 minutes. Okay. So in 5 minutes also, there's a trend line and we need to just take care of this. I'll bring my old levels back since I'm not gonna give any new levels for tomorrow, right? So tomorrow's approach is we can discuss scenario wise, right? See, for tomorrow, right, we have a crucial level, the market where the market today take a great resistance. This is a 49 200 is still a good supply zone. If the markets tomorrow take out these levels, the markets has a probability to go towards this level 49 500, right? So I'll shift this resistance zone towards 49 500 and I'll make this a bit thinner, right? Okay, so 49 500 will be a good resistance zone for tomorrow if the market crosses 49 200, correct? See, the general perspective I keep in my mind is the markets have been trending from past 2 3 days, and market has shown a good amount of retracement, right? Now the markets have to take a decision that whether it has to go upside or downside. On which probabilities it will go downside and which probabilities it will go upside, we'll discuss. But on a general perspective, right, days earlier we discussed that this rally's good retracement would be this level with a 49,000 as a good base. We discussed that in our Friday's analysis video. The market has to stay sideways for a couple of time in order to give moving averages a bit of relaxation. Let them come near to each other. Let the price come to its mean price, and then market can take a decision whether to go upside or whether to go downside, right? So let's once go and discuss scenario wise. Okay, so one more thing, levels for me tomorrow would be the same exact levels. I'm not gonna change any levels because the market has closed where it closed on Friday. So right, so see, if the market opens flat to little bit gap up, the market has a probability to remain sideways in this range. Just do not plan for a positional trade in this range, right? This range is of 49 120 and 48 690, 48 700 you can consider. Do not, I am repeating, do not plan to trade between this range, right? The markets are in this range from past two trading sessions. Friday it closed here, today it closed here. We don't know how many days it will close in this range, right? So on daily time frame, the market has shown a good up move. Markets, if they want to go up, they have to go sideways because the data has to be built, right? So coming back to 5 minutes, if the markets open flat or a little bit gap up, wait for this 49 100 levels or 49,000 level to be crossed. One trade, one small scalping trade which you can take is if a 15-minute candle closes above 49,000, you can go for 100 to 150 points still here. Market will tomorrow again, market will face some resistance here. Market has to spend some time, like today it tried to spend some time but it came down, right? Market has to spend some time in this red range, then market can traverse this like this, right? On the contrary, if the market opens completely gap up plus minus 10 20 points, market has a huge probability to remain in this sideways. Tomorrow is FinNifty expiry, correct? So generally the notion of the market nowadays is, on the expiry days, eat the premium as much as you can. Tomorrow we'll plan to trade another non-directional bank nifty move. Stay active in the markets and telegram group. If the market opens a good gap up somewhere in this range, right? So there will be a gap created, and since this is a resistance zone, the people who have carried calls or carried longs will try to book profit here. Market can come down after a good gap up, and since we have previous day closing here, this part can be a good base or a good support zone, and the market can move like this if it's a huge gap up. If the market is a very huge gap up above this range, still the same scenario, market will have to come to a retest, and then market can form a trend line and go take a support from this and go like this, correct? If the market opens a gap down at this level, below previous, okay, first we did not mark the day low and day high, right? So we'll mark, just a second, we'll mark our day. I think it's not that much necessary now. We have too many lines, right? We'll go to 1 hour. So 1 hour traditional setup is, if the market crosses day high, be in a bullish trade. If the market crosses day low, be in a bearish trade. So I've marked day high. This is the day high and this is the day low. We'll go back to 5 minutes. If the markets, this is the day. I think no, this is not the day low. This is the day low. If the market opens flat to gap down, 48 800 would be a crucial level. If the market crosses this, the first level we can see is 48 650. You can keep this 650. If 650 is also broken, market can see the levels of 48 400, 48 500 till this green level, right? So if the markets are opening gap down, I'm expecting like flat little bit gap down. I'm expecting price action like this tomorrow, right? If the market opens a very big gap down, 48 600, 48 650 will be a good support zone. Market can open somewhere here, make this as a good support, go for a little bit while previous day low would be a good resistance, and then can come down, right? This is the scenario of a decent gap down. A very big gap down, if the markets open below 48 657, then it's a complete negative scenario for me, because this rally is now will now be 100% retraced, and it's a danger scenario, right? So if it's a very big gap down below this green zone, the markets will first retest, the shorts will be booked, market will show a retest, and the market can continue its lower lows and lower highs pattern, right? So this was the discussion for tomorrow's analysis, right? And I'll keep the levels as same because the markets have not moved from Friday in respect to today's session, correct? So these will be the levels for tomorrow, and I have discussed scenario wise. As the VIX, one general caution to you traders, as the VIX is on the rise, you will see a greater volatility during the opening 1 hour and during the closing 1 hour. So try not to trade in those time zones. Try to catch the trend of the day. Try to trade after 12:30 or 1:30, so that you can save yourself from unnecessary stop losses, right? Over trading will and is always a danger to your trading career, right? And we always mention in this telegram group that we have to take maximum 2 or 3 trades in a day, correct? Three is also in a very rare case scenario. 2 trades we take on a maximum level, right? So this will be some levels for tomorrow. I hope you like the content. If you like the way telling you levels, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below. I hope you stay safe in the markets. Thanks, traders.